Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? So deodorant, right? We live in South Africa. It gets hot here all the time. We've had rain for like 3 weeks here, but it is still very humid, very hot. Nothing seems to really cool us down here. Anyway, so deodorant has always been something that's been important here. We don't want to be stinking when we're walking around offending people with our BO. So it took me a while to switch deodorants to a natural deodorant because I tried one a couple of years ago. I actually got sent it as a blog drop. It didn't go well. I was stinking. It was terrible. So I just gave up and I put it off. But we've reached the time now where I want to try some other products, some different ones, and see what's going to work for us. I did briefly mention this in another video that I made, but I've been trying out the Earth and deodorant. I got this one from Faithful to Nature. It comes in a cute little glass jar with a nice little tin lid. I've been using it for a month now, actually more than a month. It's almost 2 months actually, which is really cool because it's lasted really well. It's not actually finished yet. So I actually ended up, I'm on a few groups and some of them were talking about the detox that happens when you switch over to natural deodorant. I did not know this. So about a month into this, I started smelling like super bad. Like it was terrible. I was like, I don't know, this isn't going to work for me. Like I can't go to a meeting smelling like this. It was bad. Anyway, so it turns out that that's natural. It is my body detoxing from using the negative chemicals, not the negative chemicals, but the chemicals in the other products I was using. So it's perfectly natural. And actually it was for about a week. It was really, really, really bad. And now it seems to have settled out again and it's actually fine. So it's not the product. It is a natural process. So I think if you are making the switch, I think that is so important to remember. I didn't know that, but I'd made the decision that I'm going to push through with this. And at the time, I was like, I'm just going to try a different brand. But it is natural to smell as your body detoxes. There are a few suggestions that I read that you can do to sort of minimize it. A lot of people were saying they use like a clay or a mud mask under your arms to kind of help with it. It is important, I think, to use a natural soap to kind of, help the process along. But that is to be expected. Another problem that I experienced with this, which again was a natural, it is a natural reaction that some people have, because one of the main ingredients in this brand of deodorant is bicarb, and it did cause a rash. But the weird thing is it only caused a rash. I was like it was almost towards the end of the second month that I was in it, so it wasn't an immediate rash. It wasn't a rash that stayed around. What I did was I left it for a few days. I didn't put anything on, and it actually then just cleared up. So apparently it is the bicarb in it that can sometimes cause that like rough red rash. So again, it is just a trial and error case of finding out what works for you and what's not going to work. But I have really enjoyed using this one. For the price, I think I got this one on special at Faithful to Nature. Was $80, and it's lasted me. I started using it in December, so it's almost 2 months, and there's probably another week or so left here, so it probably lasts 2 months. So I'm happy to pay the price because it lasts well. So Earth and deodorant is one, if you want to maybe start somewhere, that's one to just try out. I don't generally order from Faithful to Nature, so that is why this month I've ordered a new one that comes from Unwrapped. And it's basically, when I check the ingredients, it's basically the same ingredients. So it's pretty much much of a muchness what you want. So if you are trying one that's got bicarbon, then just look for one and try whichever one is easily accessible to you. So that's my thoughts on this. Kiara, however, she hated this one. She didn't like it at all. We are still looking for one for her. It's so difficult to kind of say that this is the only one that you should try, the first one you should try, because everybody's different. As women, our bodies are so different. We all want different things. Some of us generally will have a stronger BO than others. It's just how it is. So this is one thing you probably are going to have a bit of trial and error, but I can honestly say that for my second waste-free deodorant, this one definitely is a brand that I would buy again. I'll put all the details in the comments. If you do want to try it out, then definitely give it a go and then let me know how it works for you. Again, guys, if you have tried out a natural deodorant, please let me know. We are still looking for one for Kiara, and I'd really like to get David onto one. And then as Jack gets bigger now, I'd like for him to start on one that is natural. So please pop in the comments what you guys have used, what's worked for you, and what hasn't worked. And then we can see what we can try next. Awesome. Until next time.